Hello, this is Guns Kotaku here at Dallas Microcenter. It's the 3070 Ti launch day. Trying to get into frame here. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Right here at the front of the line right now, I'm actually surprised. It's way past midnight. I'll have to look at my clock to see what time it is. But there's literally like there's just a little bit past 10 in line right now. So there's actually a pretty good chance most of these people in line right now will get GPUs, hopefully. I don't know how many cars they're going to get here at Microcenter. But we're going to run through some interviews with some people. I think this would be kind of fun just to see what other people want. I'm actually kind of in line myself. I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to get one or not. I would get one just for benchmarks myself and then sell it back to a gamer for MSRP. So that's kind of where I'm at. So let's move on to the first people for an interview. All right, this is Guns Kotaku again. We're at the front of the line. These are actually the first people who arrived at the Microcenter here in Dallas. Y'all don't have to give your names or anything because obviously this is going on YouTube. But what time did y'all show up?
We came here at exactly like 11.
And you probably have to speak a little bit louder because I don't have
We came here at like exactly like 11 p.m.
11 p.m. So you came here at 11 p.m. Gotcha. And there was literally no one here.
Out clean.
That's surprising me that no one actually showed up before then, or you waited until, because some people would wait until like closing time to just get in their car, but I guess maybe Microsoft. So why are you looking for a 3070 Ti, or is it basically anything? Or like, do you want a 3070 Ti? Is that the card you want, or what is the card you actually want?
Okay, I actually want a 3070, but 3070 Ti is what's out right now, and whatever I could get in store. So I came here.
If you walked in and like they had a 3070 besides 3070 Ti, would you get the 3070 over the 3070 Ti when it's like $100 difference or something?
I'll still get a 3070 Ti.
Why?
It just, I don't know, it just feels better.
Feels better. So even if it's like, I think the way the reviews are right now, I think it's anywhere between like 5 to 6%. 5 to 6% over a 3070.
Yeah. Well, at this point in the GPU prices,
basically you'll get anything.
Yeah, I'll take whatever.
Like if they had a 3080 in stock and then you would get that. Well, just to add onto that, since you're looking for a 3070 Ti, if they had a 3080 available in this stuff to come in, would you get the 3080 over the 3070 Ti, or
only if it was a Founders Edition?
Only if it was a Founders Edition.
I would only pay the $700 for the 3080, but I wouldn't pay like,
Gotcha. Right. So you specifically want a Founders Edition because of the looks and everything, and because of the price. Price because it is a custom car.
Right.
Well, what about you? Are you just here to tag along, or do you actually building a PC too?
I'm building a PC too. I'm building a PC too.
You're building a PC too.
Yeah. I just want to like actually good FPS. I just want to like actually do good in the games. Like I didn't do like trash console. I just want to actual machine.
So this is your first PC build, so you're trying to make. Have you already got all the components and you're just waiting on the GPU? That's all you need? So as soon as you slap at your GPU, your PC nation. So, do you want a 3070 Ti, or you just want anything?
I just want anything.
Anything. So like, what if they had like a cheaper GPU? Would you go for that too, or would you? Is it you want the 3070 Ti? Well, they have 3060s. You know, there's some Radeon cards, stuff like that. But I mean, like. Today's the 3070 Ti launch, so that's going to be more likely that you're going to get. But like, they might drop other cards. I was just curious if if you could get another card for cheaper and you just want some playability, would you go with the cheaper card, or would you just continue to go with the 3070 Ti?
I'll go with the 3070 Ti because those ones are already good.
You want basically that 2080 Ti performance with like a little bit extra buffer. Okay, I get it. Well, what got y'all into PC gaming? Have you been a PC gamer before, or?
No, so we've all been on console, and PC gaming started when you would play a game, cross-play, and PC has all that stuff.
Gotcha. So you want that extra FPS, that extra connectivity.
What really got me into PC gaming is just having like a powerful system, which isn't even towards like gaming, just having something that's not slow like my laptop or anything. It's just something like I don't have to worry about, like, I could run anything on it, right?
I got you. Do you have a PS5 or Xbox? The new
Xbox Series S.
Gotcha, the older generation. Gotcha. Would you get? Was that the new? Oh, you got the new. Yeah, Series S. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's still 120 FPS, but like.
Did you get that retail, or did you?
Yeah, I got that retail. I got it from B&H. video. I had a race.
So you got lucky. Okay, gotcha. How has that been, that experience? Is it still good?
Well, Series S is a lot better than regular consoles. The speed is like absolutely absurd. Like when you play with your friends on like the older gens, you're like way ahead of them. You're like loading into the game.
Yeah, because I think you get 60. I think you get 60 FPS even on the Series S too.
No, you get 120.
120.
120, 144.
Really? Interesting. Cool.
The
I didn't know.
Series X is 4K.
4K. Gotcha. All right. Well, that's interesting. Anything else y'all want to bring up? Like, is this your first time ever camping for a car?
This is. We didn't even think we would come here, to be honest. We were like, I don't know.
Did y'all just drive out just to see what it was like, and then you just saw no one was here, and you're like, oh, well, I guess we're staying.
We expected like a bunch of people.
We were like prepared to be like last or something.
Right? And there's no one.
Gotcha. So y'all basically lucked out. To give a little background, y'all didn't know, y'all weren't aware of this for the video, but like there's a 3080 Ti that was on Linus's video where they had the free for all for the 3080 Ti, and basically I think that scared off a lot of the scalpers for this launch. So maybe it kind of helped out people, because people think that 9 AM is when you should show up and not camp out. I was told by Microcenter corporate that they aren't going to be allowing the free for all, so we'll see what's going. So. Hopefully y'all get cards. I'm pretty sure since y'all are first in line, you're probably going to get cards. But yeah, that's pretty good. All right, thanks guys. So right after my first video, they're in the distance. I have my wide angle lens here. Cops are here now. Right after I did my first interview, I wish I had it on camera, but we had bullets go off. So we thought we were being shot at. Apparently we were not being shot at. It was actually just bullets in the air. Apparently at this Mexican restaurant, they usually get really drunk, get high, and pop a few rounds up in the air, 22s, 9mm, stuff like that. Apparently that's common, what the cops said. So yeah, I actually had to duck for cover and arm myself, because I'm a permit holder myself, like legally here in Texas, even though that doesn't matter anymore. But yeah, really exciting stuff. This is gonna make a really good clickbaity video. But yeah, no crap. Like right here at the launch day or launch night, there were gunshots right over there. You can see the cop right here. So that's gonna be great for the video. So normally I wouldn't do the interview again. Well, we're not really doing the interview. This is actually more of like a thing. So what just happened, guys? Like no 30 minutes ago.
All just chilling, vibing. Here's some car rolling through. Here's some shots, and we're like, probably some fast car, right? There was no fast car because that car was moving slow, and there was a bunch of noise, and we was freaking the hell out.
Yeah, everyone ducked for cover and everything like that. Yeah, I actually went to my car, grabbed my stuff, and yeah, people were doing donuts and shooting their guns in the air right over here. It was really crazy. So yeah, y'all are safe though, right?
Yeah, we're all good now.
Y'all really want your GPUs. Y'all got shot at and staying here.
GPU.
Gotcha. All right, we moving on to the next interview before I was rudely interrupted by bullets. So, why are you here?
So, I want to upgrade her rig. She's got a 980 Ti. I have a 2080 Super. So I'm just trying to get another one for her.
Gotcha. So you're just probably gonna keep your 2080 Super, and
I think I'm gonna take the 3070
and then give her the 2080 Super.
Super, yeah.
And honestly, the 980 you could give to somebody else or sell it or whatever.
I'll probably use it as a media PC.
Media PC? All right, I gotcha. So at least you have some graphical input and everything like that.
Exactly.
Is there any particular card you were looking for, or you just want anything, basically?
Anything 30 series. I got lucky with the 2080 Super. I bought that when it came out. So I got that at retail before the graphics apocalypse.
Yeah, 2080 Super is basically like a 1080 Ti, basically.
Pretty much. So, it's a good car, but I'd like an upgrade, you know?
Oh yeah, I got
you. I can get one for retail. I don't want to pay over. So.
I got you. Oh, that's good. Would you have gotten any GPU, or is it the 3070 Ti is the one you were looking at? Or just 3070 in general?
3060.
Anything above a 3060, because then it would be better.
It'd be an upgrade.
Yeah, because a 3060 is basically a 2080 Super for you. Gotcha. Yeah. All right. Cool. There was some other question. My brain is fried because of what happened earlier. Hopefully, y'all are all fine. It seems like everyone's fine.
Yeah.
We were actually joking a little bit earlier that there was actually 3 other people here who we kind of felt were obvious scalpers that were ahead of him, which I was actually kind of going to give him my place in line anyway, because I'm probably not going to buy one. I haven't decided yet. But yeah, like they ran away. The supposed scalpers ran away after the gunshots. So I guess that's one way to scare off scalpers.
There you go.
All right, cool. Anything else you want to part out, like any socials or anything?
Playing Guess Who.
Guess Who? All right, gotcha.
GPU.
Thank you. Okay. So you were pretty interesting in the fact that you were actually here for the 3080 Ti launch. It was last week, right?
Yes, it was
last week. Can you describe what that was like?
Well, so overall, there was a real oversight on Microcenter's decision making. There was rumors that the reason that they didn't allow people to line up early was because at some point somebody had used like a crock pot on the side in one of their previous things, and they were looking to protect the property.
Basically, safety risk, heat stuff. They didn't want people to like burn down the building or cause a safety risk, so they were preventing people from camping.
I think they overlooked a lot of the things that they should have already been aware of, like the extreme demand. And when you basically tell people you can't line up until an hour before, people keep pouring in, you end up with a situation where you've got 400, 500 people rushing for a line in which there's only 65 spots. And it was...
Is that how many were here? 400?
Something along that. I mean, like, we had people wrapping all the way around to the trucks, where the trucks
were. That video is like on a Twitch. It's actually in Linus's 3070 Ti video today. Yeah. You're apparently in that video, so that's kind of interesting.
Just quietly walking, you know, that's... They were like, no, don't run, don't push. If you do, you're going to be disqualified. No one was disqualified.
No one was disqualified. They still pushed and prodded all that stuff. Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Some people who weren't like directly on the wall were pushed all the way to the back of the line, but like that's the people who were pushed off the wall, not the people doing the pushing. You know, like it was bad.
So there was people who were legitimately in line and were just pushed out.
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right, so basically, people who were legitimately in line were being pushed out just by the mob. It was just a mob of people just being pushed out. So I also noticed there were some people who obviously looked like scalpers who were in line being pushed in as well.
There were a lot of people who definitely didn't look like they were interested in electronics, lighting up.
They didn't look like gamers.
Oh yeah, they. There are a lot of people, and God, I don't want to say anything offensive, but
yeah, no, you're fine. We get it. But yeah, no, there were a lot of people who didn't look like gamers or something like that. Would look obviously.
Yeah,
I mean, to be fair, you know, they have equal chances.
You can kind of tell when they're not talking about like product, what they want to do. They're talking about money. If the first thing they're doing is talking about money, you know what they're there for. You know. And there are a lot of people like that, and it's a shame a lot of people in the front who are willing to push and shove were those kind of people. It was bad.
I got you. So, are you wanting a 3080 Ti, or is it you just want any GPU you can get your hand on?
Well, it's the 3070 launching today, so you got to mix it up. But
well, no. You went to the 3080 Ti launch, but I'm just asking because you went to that launch. Would you prefer a 3080 Ti over 3070 Ti?
I think the 3070 Ti is a better value. I think the best value is the 3080 right now.
If you can get it at retail.
Yeah, that's. But I will say what I do think is really good is if you're going to get a 3080 Ti for $1,200, you might as well spend a bit more and get the 3090. I mean, at that point, it's like, okay, some like AIDs go for like $1,350, a 3090 is at $150 more, you get more VRAM. I mean, yeah, it's like, if you're spending that much in a card, why not? And then there's also the fact that they don't have, if you're somebody who uses your machine for workstation stuff,
right?
And then when it's not in service,
that extra VRAM helps out a lot.
Helps, but if you're mining with it when you're not using it, the 3090s don't have a hash rate in their first like max system.
Yeah.
It'll pay off in like a month or two. The difference, really.
I will say I'm hoping that helps out a lot with the availability. I guess. I mean, it could still be hacked. I mean, it's going to be hacked. It's going to be hacked. But it's just one more extra thing that the miner has to do, and they might be tempted to just get, buy someone else's older card and trade or something like that.
That's the problem, though. So what that does is that means that older 3070s and 3080s on the market
are going to triple in price.
They're going to increase in demand, and you won't even be able to get those for reasonable prices anymore.
Oh yeah.
unreasonable prices. They're going to get even more unreasonable.
They'll get even more unreasonable.
So
Gotcha.
all it does is hurt the second-hand market. It doesn't actually help.
Doesn't actually help. Yeah. No, I get it. What do you currently run? Are you just building your first PC, or is this your current rig?
So I was actually here in November for the 3070 launch originally, but
So you're running the 3070 right now?
Yes, but it has to go to someone else soon.
So you're just running it. You're gonna get a new card to replace that.
Yeah, my roommate's doing PC build eventually. They said they're getting pretty close. They were putting some of the stuff they got for their studios into it, and this was the card they wanted. Back then, I was like, hey, I'm looking for something a little bit more powerful. I was hoping for a 3080, but it didn't happen because 3080s on launch just didn't exist.
Yeah.
So I picked up a 3070, and I was like, I'll upgrade eventually.
Yeah.
Here I am. So
I know launch day for 3070 they had a lot. Me personally, I was actually on launch day for the 3080, and I got one. I got like the last one available.
Oh, okay. How much
so
did they have then?
they had only had 17.
Oh wow, they had like 200.
37. Yeah, apparently the 37 they just have a lot more.
You could come in before noon and pick one up, just walk.
Wow,
Yeah,
nice.
It was crazy.
That's good. Probably people were expecting it to be worse than that. Well, any other socials or anything you want to put out or anything like that?
I don't really mess with that kind of stuff.
All right, gotcha. I appreciate it. So unfortunately, they had to move everyone out of line. This is a little bit annoying because Microcenter said they weren't going to be doing this, so they instructed. Apparently, they haven't changed the rules with the other security people, and they made everyone move offline, according to some city ordinance stuff. So you're still going to have a mad dash. I won't be here for that, unfortunately, because I got other stuff to do. I'm going to just go home because I'm not going to wait for a GPU that I can't be guaranteed to get and have to fight people over. It's just not worth it to me because I already have a 3080. So people are going to fight tomorrow probably because Microcenter is being daft and stupid. And I'm going to post about it and be like, listen, y'all told me y'all aren't going to do this. So it's really ridiculous. It's pathetic, and I think Microcenter needs to be held accountable for this. I'm going to make a YouTube video based off of this. But, I mean, people are still going to come back at 8 a.m. and still line up. We took a video of the people who are currently in line, but who knows how that's going to go. That's really disappointing that Microcenter is making it where it's going to be a mad dash to this Dallas. It's a very dumb idea. I can't believe we did it. Shame on you, Microcenter, for doing that because people are going to get hurt. You saw the video with Linus and everything. Y'all should have talked to the security team before. You should have. It's safer to have people line up than it would be for them to be doing a mad dash. So hopefully they come up with something different, and maybe people are going to line up at 8, and then they'll leave people alone. But you know, hopefully they're not going to do this mad dash thing, Hunger Games crap. All right. So as always, guys, live Kentucky, be Kentucky. See you later, guys.